When I was first starting, or I was always doing self-funding, and when I wanted to start charge fees, ask a million questions. How do I do this? How do I do that? Same position as you guys are in now. Hopefully, this is helpful. If it was helpful, type yes below. This was helpful. Um, the reality is I had self-funded health plans for years that I was doing them, and I didn't realize I was charging them a fee. It was a PEPM monthly on my self-insured contracts. They didn't do it by a percentage of premium, so you are charging them a fee per head. So then I said to myself, well, I'm already doing this. It's the same thing essentially, right? Back then I didn't disclose it. I didn't know any better. I didn't know I was even supposed to talk about it or doing it. So I didn't really care. But now I realize, well, I can show it on my contract based on what I'm making now. So you can back into it how you want to, right? You can take your compensation and figure out where you need to be. Careful doing it by a PEPM on consulting, right? So PEPM, benefits management, hourly position. I'm going to do it by hours. How many hours is it going to take me? I told them it's going to be 10 grand a month to manage your benefits. That's an hourly job. That's hourly, right? My consulting is not hourly. You don't work by the hour. You pay me for results. You pay me for the outcomes I provide you. Now, I might be able to provide you $1 million in savings basically by making one recommendation that takes 5 minutes. Do I deserve 100 grand? Yeah, because I spent last year 70 grand traveling the country to find that solution. Now I have it, and that's what you want. So you have to pay me for that. It's like a picture online that I always see is, see if Craig's coming now. A picture online that has a thing. He is a guy has this big engine, and they called this. They tried everything to get the engine to work. They couldn't get the engine to work. They called this guy in, this expert. He came in. He took a hammer. He reached down. He tapped one spot, fired the engine right back up. Expert. Week later, they get a bill for, I think it was $30,000. They said, "What the hell is this? $30,000? You were there for 2 minutes." Well, you're not paying me for the amount of time I was there. You're paying me for the 30 years it took me of experience to learn where to hit the engine, right? So that's the difference, guys.